4.5 minutes gone by. Nashville, an early 6-1 edge in shots on goal. But here comes Larkin. He feeds it over to Kane. The shot is stopped by Saros. Juuse picks him up. Fabro working with Juuse. You will see some of Brady Shea and Juuse together. This one deflects down towards the net. Wow. Well better than the league average. Sider makes it go. Raymond pressured by Sissons. Puck set side to side. Right in front on the doorstep is Comfort.
Justin Hall just up from Grand Rapids with the Jeff Petrie injury. Edvinsson for Berggren across to Mott. Toe save there with the right pad. Mott to Mott. In for Veleno. Took a shot and a save by Saros up high around the ear. Holds on to that.
Lucas Raymond dumps it behind the net. 9 minutes into this second period. Loose puck. Coming back Sissons. Loose in front now. A great save by Saros on Raymond.
Berggren. Veleno. Saved by Saros. Kicked out by Saros. Another save by Saros. This time on Berggren. Off the hook. Raymond. Down low it goes into Larkin. Save Saros. In the middle of things. Mott's got it again. Drop one back. Edvinsson shot.
Here come the Kraken. Jared McCann will get it deep. This line is Shane Wright. Eberle with the puck. And McCann. Eberle's shot turned out by Saros.
Now floated to the slot and stolen away in another 2-on-1. It's Beniers. He's got Burakovsky. Beniers shot. Save made by Saros.
It's a big save.
Not smoothly. Ty Cartier couldn't get there. No icing. Fabro double team. Heavy forecheck. And now man open in front. Tanev with Johnny on the spot. Number 2 for the Kraken. Here's Vince Dunn going to work right away. Man open side of the net. Fought up by Saros. And the rebound kicks into the corner. Dunn at the point. McCann. Cross ice, bang, bang play in front. Cole Smith arrived late and again is rescued by Saros.
Looking for their first win of the year. They're 0-3. The Oilers 1-3 after a come from beyond win over Philly. Here's McDavid flipping it over the net against Juuse Saros.
As it's in this early part of the season, Andrew Burnett trying to get the right combinations. Here comes Victor Arvidsson. Tried to stuff it home. Saros stopped him. Another shot tipped up in the air. The Blues raided them for a couple guys. Paid them more than was in the Oilers' budget. And paid the compensation. Vasily Podkolzin with a good centering pass. He tried to flash right in front of Saros. Harris, here's Bouchard. The dangerous 5 out there. Right down the middle, McDavid. A backhander stopped by Saros. Great save. Now McDavid starts it for Draisaitl. On the counter, here come the Oilers. Draisaitl looks. Nice pass. Great save by Saros. Rebound stopped as well. And he covers it.
Fired wide from the blue line by Petrie. Sherratt sends it in. Loose puck here for Kopp. He hops on it right on the goal. And he couldn't finish.
Lost it. Lost control.
Miscommunication. And it's turned over in the neutral zone. This one gets over. Berggren. Great save by Saros. And the rebound kicked wide. Nashville thought they might have had an interference, and now a 2-on-1 developing for the Red Wings. Rasmussen shot! Handled by Saros. No. Sissons picked off. Raymond, a straight line to the net. Shea chasing. A save by Saros! Round out the 5. McAvoy. Pass. Pastrnak. Backdoor feed. Another great save for Saros. First goal of the game by the visorless and rugged Ryan O'Reilly, who's got a little blood on the nose. And now here come the Bruins. Right back, Pastrnak. He is denied! Juuse Saros!
Have a short-handed bid, short side. Bruins create a turnover, send it ahead, 2-on-1. Here's Marchand into the right circle to the dot. Shoots, and fought off by Saros.
But just keep playing the way you are.
Right off the first draw, here's Pastrnak. Saved by Saros! And Pastrnak crashes into Saros.
There you're going to get the reaction, got the head snap there.
Bruins a major opportunity. Pastrnak off the plate. Great save by Saros!
Taking a lead into the third period. Long shot, didn't get through. Bruins trying to joust, get it free. Saros, what a stop with the blocker.
Kicked up and ended up with Zacha. 3:32 to go. This one wheeled to the side of the net. A desperation save by Saros. He batted the fluttering puck away and covered.
Brady Shea walks in. Watch out. Could be another on-man rush. Here comes Foligno with Berard. Foligno to the net. Penalty coming up. Going to be a slash on Shea. Here comes Ruck. Look at him skate tonight. Oh, he shot. Save Saros. Puck is loose. Rebound. Blocked in front and cleared.
2021 when the Minutemen won in Pittsburgh. Quick pass. Bedard in. Bedard. Fake shot. Saved by Saros. What a move by Bedard. But Nashville does a good job tying it up. Bedard. Double team. Smith is back on the ice. 5-on-4 power play. Foligno walks to the net. Proposing. What a save by Saros. Goal scoring has been an issue early on, especially 5-on-5. Seth Jones has room. Walks in. Looking. Shot. Save. Saros. So another post for Nashville. Turnover. Hall. Shot. Mikheyev blocked. Mikheyev again. Saved by Saros. They had Bedard for a second. Bedard. As Bertuzzi saw Bedard open. Couldn't quite get the pass through. Here's Connor Bedard. Shot front. Oh, what a pass to Bertuzzi.
Through Lillieberg to the ground here is robust start.
Chafing, his shot blocked, tries again. Forehand to backhand. What a save by Saros. Oh, he kicked the right pad out. As a dad as well is when you see him on the ice with his kids. And you see him celebrating with his children as Perbix puts one out in front. Save made by Saros. Drops one to Juuse. Loads across to Stamkos. And that's off the skate blades of Cirelli. A takeaway, shorthanded. Cirelli moves in. Cirelli to the backhand. To the forehand. Save made. Save Vasilevsky. Put up top. A drive by Shea. That was blocked. Paul takes off the other way. Tries to win the race for the loose puck. Moves in. Paul. Between the legs. Saves Saros. Kept alive at the left point by Kucherov. There's a pass ahead and gets a return for point. Spins one across. Down to the goal line it goes. Carrier sliding to block.
Night and day, the way that they've competed in the second period towards the way it looked in the first.
Irgenson's trying to poke for the loose puck. Juuse Saros and sets up Hedman. Off to Kucherov. Down to the goal line. Gets a return. Hedman straight away. Kucherov. Down in front. Tapped on net. The rebound. On an escape for Cirelli. Maneuvers across the line. Drops for Geekie. Finds the trailer. Down low. Geekie or rather Cirelli and a save by Saros. And Shea nearly connected. Here goes Kucherov. The outlet with speed. Kucherov. Save made by Saros. He doesn't know where the puck is.
The last 5 years. Here's Drysdale. Nugent Hopkins gets one-timer and Nurse stopped by Juuse Saros holding his ground.
Juuse gets there and had one of the young players, Oliver Shillington, who is playing a defense position, but having to be pressed into duty at forward as Juuse Saros has to make a big save. It'll be Sissons quarterbacking that fourth line, as we mentioned, and now turning the corner right in front. Kelly runs right into Saros. Saros holds his ground. Here's Rantanen with Kiviranta. Poke check to the line, kept in by Taves. He hits McKinnon. Centering pass. Great save. Saros. Bang, bang.
Boy, was that brilliant. McCarr had the sense of mind to see him coming out of the box and stop the breakaway.
Here's McKinnon shoots. Saved by Saros. Rantanen couldn't pull the trigger. It was poked away at the last second.
Wagner makes a deflection. Again, Nashville trying to go through the neutral zone and not doing it clean. And here's a chance as a result. And a great save by Saros. But the next pass is stolen by McKinnon. He read it like a book. Racing to the net. Save Saros. Rebound still loose. They chip wide. There's that power play unit again. This time a 5-on-4. They own a 4-on-3 power play goal. That one through the trap. The rebound right there. And another save for Saros. Just out of the reach of Ivan. Still 18 seconds left. McKinnon looking for Rantanen. He can score from there. Give and go! Kick save and the rebound wide. Looking for a way out of the zone. It's kept in. Kelly floats the saucer pass. Gerard off the backboard rebound. Oh, what a diving play by Shea.
Picks it up in the corner, tried to center, fell down. Now Sissons turned it over to Warren Fogle, tried to drop it back. It's intercepted. Then another chance by the Kings. Save Saros. Loose puck picked up by Byfield.
They protect the house extremely well.
There you go.
Loose puck, Kopitar has it. He makes the move on Juuse. Wide. Centering pass. Great save, Saros. Good defense by Stamkos back. Puck loose. Here's Byfield. Sliding block by Juuse. Rebound shot. That deflected wide. Edmondson towards the middle. Works it back. Fiala to the side of the net. And a quick save by Saros. Got a piece of it to stop Moore.
Former Vegas Golden Knight. On the send in here, Wilson leads in and fires. Saros made the glove save. Faravari captures and moves away. Wilson back to Faravari right on in to a backhand. Stopped by Juuse.
And he flashed it out and looked very, very concise in the movement.
Mangiapane cross ice. Snapshot here, another save for Saros.
Was all over that. He saw that coming. And then his next pass picked off, and now we got to break away the other way. It's McMichael. Great stop by Saros. And a second save as well.
About Philip Forsberg recently, they say he likes the contact. Radish closing in, fires. That's eaten up by Saros. Wilson sends it on. Carlson plays it out. Dubois 2-on-1 with McMichael. Fires and Saros.
Here's Keller. Shifty water bug. Unbelievable talent. Makes a greit pass. Here's Juuse right back in front. Oh, what a save! Juuse Saros! The man Kesselring. Eyes on net. A lot of bodies there, and the shot goes wide. Nick Schmaltz just over the board. Moves to the middle. Backhand beat. Kesselring again. Glove save.
Behind the net. And now to the front, a chance, and Stedlin with a great look, and he's denied by Saros.
Keller in the far corner. Sorgachev. Schmaltz one-timer, tipped in front. Rebound, picked up by Saros, and he pounces on it. One-hand pass to Machelli. Second unit is on. Here's Lawson Krause, turning the corner. He's in! Save! Saros!
You see the way Nashville, they just bounces in front, a chance, and Schmaltz another good look.
They've got a lot of guys coming. If they get everybody back, they're going to.
They come. It's McKinnon. Saved by Saros. The rebound sent back in front. Still loose behind the net. Lausanne has it.
Picked up by Rantanen, and he'll find McKinnon. Nate shoots. Saved by Saros and got through him. Loose puck, and it's behind the net. Hits the linesman, and puck stayed in. Middlestat, far circle to McCarr. Stopped by Saros. It went right over the top of the net and into the crease.
That's in your mind, in the back of your head, that he's got that in his repertoire. So Saros is ready for that one.
Middlestat, cross ice, Rantanen, and it glances off of Saros. Arsenault trying to defend. The crowd starts to roar. Here comes McKinnon again. Cross ice feed McKinnon. Tees it up and shoots. Glove save, Saros! And now a 2-on-1 developing. Kiviranta off from Middlestat. Saved by Saros. Shea picks up the rebound. O'Connor overskated the puck. And another instance where it was close to too many men on the ice. Here's O'Connor looking wraparound. Cut off by Saros. Racing forward Carrier. They'll wave off icing here. The play. Kiviranta looking wraparound. Stopped in the rebound. Saved by Saros. Malinsky at the line, a great move to shake free. That shot, rebound, save! Saros! He did it to O'Connor again! McKinnon, up over 21 minutes now of ice time. McKinnon shakes free, dives towards the net, saved by Saros!
Ivan dishes to the point, Taves. Finds McCarr. Back down, Ivan shoots, saves, rebound, Ivan shoots, saved by Saros again!
Against young Connor Zary. Another turnover by the Predators. Cross ice feed. Huberdeau is wide open. Centers it in front. And a save by Saros with the blocker. Tomasino's got life to his game tonight. Coronado has an angle. Powers his way to the net. He draws a penalty. Centering pass. Save! Saros! Anderson. A blast. Wide. Big rebound. Kuzmenko. One man out of the box. Stick handling. Side of the net. Save! Saros! Then Juuse on the rush. O'Reilly wasn't expecting it, and now a 2-on-0, short-handed. Sharangovich across, great save! Him on the ice as a Predator. An amazing drought for such a decorated player. This one stolen right in front. Pettersson, huge save by Saros! In that long change that you have to have in the second period. Hughes is free, breaks through the first wave of defenders. On the rush, Sherwood, right in front, tapped towards the net. Now Juulson will try it. That goes high. Brandstrom with a great move to get to the interior. Brandstrom, great pass. Save! Saros!
On a shift to get a chance to shoot the puck.
Sherwood got to his own dump, and here's a chance. The west side of the net, and he got buried, but and over 700 points since the 1980 class of Paul Coffey. Here's a chance at goal. Stopping that one, and then Heroic at the side of the net. Kaluga with the initial chance.
That turns into some good looks. Into the circle it goes. Now man open in front. And a diving save by Saros. Rebound sent off the outside of the cage. Oh, Hronek had a wide open net. Juuse crosses over to the backhand. Good puck movement. Joshua around the horn to the slot. Save! Saros!
Outstanding passing by the Canucks.
Now McCann. Burakovsky flipped it in front and handcuffed was Beniers. They tap it around and Saros got there on Tolvanen.
How the heck did he get over there that quick?
Disarmed by a diving Jaden Schwartz, and then he springs Sprong. Here's Daniel Sprong. Saved by Saros as he tried to sneak it 5-hole. 5 seconds to go. Bjorkstrand across one-timer, kick save, rebound, he got it again! Juuse Saros putting on a show for Nashville.
Earlier this year, he's had some bad luck with injuries overall in his young career. But when he's played, he has been very productive. Mid-open, Ehlers, and it's fought off by Saros, coming out to challenge. This one lifted down the ice by the Jets. It's picked up. Rasmus Kupari slams on the brakes, hits the trailer, and it's saved by Saros with Juuse behind him. Diagonal feed deflected by Evangelista. Out to the point to Melo. Side! And what a play by Saros. Centering pass, a diving shot. Saved by Saros again. Carrier first to the puck. Looks for a pass. Can't quite get it out. Velarde to the side of the net. Scheifele centers it. Great save by Saros. Rescued off the backboard. Loose puck. O'Reilly pushes. Can't get it across the line. Scheifele looks and he finds Connor. Another one-timer stopped by Saros. Lowry is met by Marchessault. Lowry turns the corner though. Lowry hit the post. He had Saros extended. Morrissey makes the move. Off to Pionk into the traffic. Knocked down in front. Save Saros. Picked up again and a penalty call coming up. Sebastian Bordelot, an original Predator. We talked about the Predator way. That's Mace's mid-south forward key. Now Morrissey going cross ice. Open ice. And another great save by Saros.
Second in the league, rather, are the Devils percentage-wise. There's another shot from close range by Nason from a tough angle. Nashville with Juuse out there on the penalty-killing unit with Brady Shea. Colton Sissons made a deflection. It comes to the interior. They can't clear it. And another big save for Saros. Here come the Devils again. That wrist shot is blocked. Hughes got his own rebound. Shoots. Another save for Saros. Here they come again. Still time in the period. Nice move and a great save by Saros. Cotter almost brought the house down.
Finishing it off, though. That's, at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
Loose puck, it comes the way of Palat. He's in. He fires, and that's fought off. It almost knocked the stick right out of the hands. Stole it away from his countryman, Timo Meier. Sent in front for Meier, and a great save by Saros. It's behind him. Cleared off the line by Juuse.
Guys, we talked about the depth. They got a lot of threats on the power play.
This one into the screen. Nason bats it back towards the net. Fought off by Saros. A tremendous job. Stamkos drops it off, but it's off target. Svechkov wasn't expecting it. And now on the counter, Haula. Out to the point. And a save made by Saros. Rebound cleared to the corner by Juuse. From the red line, Haula fires it in. Haula tied the game in the first period. Nashville took the lead. As Mercer steals it in front. Haula kicked away by Saros, who aggressively comes out. Nashville wins the puck battle.
Flyers win the draw. York in the middle. Andre back to York. Into the slot. The shot. Cross denied by Saros. Good play off the draw.
Flyers withstand that rally. They feed it to Tippett. A spin move and a kick save by Juuse. Able to get through. Sends it on net. Saros to the corner. And Ristolainen follows through on a check by Carrier. Man open in front. Saved by Saros. Saros will play it. Sends it back around. Knocked out of the air. Maybe with a high stick. They don't call it. And it's a big save by Saros as a result.
Gives it to Frost. Frost back to Tippett. Turns, fires. It's blocked. It winds up in front. Farabee jamming away. Still loose. Comes free behind the net. Tippett
killed the penalty late. Too many men on the ice. But then gave up the 6-on-5 goal. Side of the net. It's open. Save made. Gensel was in tight against Saros. Nashville with numbers if they hurry. Point still trailing the play. And now it's going to come back Point's way. And it's going to work out well. Point on a breakaway. He is stopped by Saros. Jen working with the rookie. Wilsby double teamed along the boards. Atkinson to Gergensen. Right in front. Saved by Saros. Another blast. Save Saros again. Kucherov sidesteps a defender. Drops it off Point. In front. Great save. Juuse Saros. The shot by Asimov blocked. Another shot. Knocked down by Saros. And he pounces on the rebound. Jacob Middleton Out top, rebound, and Juuse Saros makes a second great save.
With support from Boldy, and now Faber joins the rush. Faber hits the line. Back to Kaprizov. He fires, saves Saros. Rebound loose. Boldy a shot.
In save percentage and goals against average, he's been fantastic. Had an off year last year, but has rebounded. Now for the slap, Marco Rossi. He's stopped point blank by Saros.
That's the area of expertise there. One of the best 5-on-5 teams in the league.
Eriksson with space. Shoots, he hit the post. It might have hit the glove of Saros first. Saros looks behind him, but he's got it under the pads. The play going. Sissons will pressure out high. Nylander, that's tipped in front. Great save. A turnaround shot. Stopped by Saros. A third shot goes wide.
Marner off the boards, into the middle, and sent it off to Ekman-Larsson too deep. Here's Riley. Back to Minton, testing. Showing a lot of experience despite not really having any at the NHL level. Puck turned over, Matthews a blast. The rebound, Nylander's in. Deep and unable to pull the drop.
It'll be Shea with Blankenberg, pressured out in front. Centered, and a great glove save by Saros.
Oh, he had Matthews going to the net. The pass broken up. Marner got Riley. Glove stopped by Saros. But
the Leafs have found another level. Here comes Marner. He's already scored two. He's denied by Saros.
Broken up by Ekman-Larsson. And here goes Matthews. Saros still in the net. Fired that off the shoulder of Juuse Saros.
Obviously, Arnonen had a really good game, but it gets overshadowed by the lack of offense.
Busting in. Josh Norris stopped point blank by Saros.
Norris was there. Smart play by Blankenberg to break that up. Here's Shabbat with a chance. A left pad save. Saros another stop. He keeps it out.
After the whistle in front of Juuse Saros. Saros up the boards looking for Josi. Played to the line, stolen by Cousins. He brings it in, shoots. Save made by Saros. Secured by Stamkos. Tried to get it back to Forsberg. Not a lot of mustard on that pass. Now on the counter, it's Norris. Back to Tkachuk. What a save! Absolutely dynamic.
Plays it with his glove to Shabbat.
Nifty move.
Shabbat accelerating. Pass over to Gregor, back to Shabbat. Centering pass, it's in front of Saros.
Duke's dynamic forward. 30 points in the first 25 games. Make it 31 now. And there's a one-timer denied by Saros.
Here comes Drake. Batherson waits. Finds Norris. Backhand forehand. Tkachuk for walking away. And he takes a hit from Shannon.
This is a great opportunity for him. He has gone dry for the last 14 games he has played. There's a poor pass picked up by Mikhail Backlund. His shot saved by Saros. Throws one hand out to the side. Didn't get the call. Now trying to get back into play. It's loose side of the net. It rolled off the top of the net behind Saros. Huberdeau's power play goal is the difference. Here comes Kadri. Hands it off to Pospisil. Back to Kadri, wide open in front. Saved by Saros. Closing seconds. Time for one more. Here comes McKinnon. 1 second on the clock. McKinnon at the buzzer. Save! Saros! That's the name of his game. And of course, that should have been offside. Everybody looking. No stoppage. Here they come. Great save by Saros again.
Given off for LOC. Fluffed up ice. Kimmy Runs is on the charge. It was chopped away. LOC shoots. Saved by Saros with a blocker.
Saros stops the puck. Hands it off. Fed to the fifth. Oh, what a save by Saros on Will Cooley. In the penalty for Nyquist. First penalty on either team tonight. Guido gets in. A backhand off the mask of Saros. Fox attacks. Kreider back for Fox. Trocheck. Pass broken up. And now a short-handed breakaway for Trocheck. Vincent Trocheck. Glove save! Saros! One gets around the defender Blankenberg. It's a 2-on-1. Lafreniere drags, drives, saves! Saros! It's the return feed. It skates up ice. On the attack to Riley Smith. Drives wide. Looks for help. He's got a man. Save made by Saros. 17 seconds to go. Lafreniere to Cooley. Lafreniere in front. Tip. Saved by Saros. 10 on the clock.
Well, now they took the shot off the board. Russ backhander. That'll count as a shot and a good save for Saros on his first test of the night.
You can see Willsby. He's feeling it right now. Oh, he just turned it over.
Bunting. That shot stopped by Saros. It was Tomasino.
The Canes work the puck into the Predators' end. Martinook goes after, centering it out front for Stahl, and Saros has to make the save early in this one.
Over to Stamkos, stolen by Burns, a 2-on-1 coming. Brent Burns coming in with Stahl. Over to Stahl, saved by Saros! Nashville winning a lot of the battles right now. If you can do that against the Hurricanes, that's a good sign. Here's Aho stealing a pass, driving to the net, rebound, oh, what a stop by Saros!
This puck goes into the corner. Orlov does a good job of keeping it in. Robinson trying to center it. It goes off of...
that they're known for. Nashville led 4-0, but just for a moment. Here's another open man down low. Saved by Saros. It stays in play.
Saros has the puck jump on him as he goes to play it. Nyquist is bodied. And that'll allow a chance. A quick shot put right on, and Saros makes a save.
And Zachary Bolduc on it. Chips it, goes after it. Blocked, Sundqvist, and a save. And a penalty coming up here.
Parayko barrels ahead. Gets past Shea. Wraparound try. Stopped by Saros. Works it to Novak. Now Jankowski tried to return the feed, and it's anticipated by Perfetti. He starts up ice. Now Nikolai Ehlers with that breakaway speed is denied by Saros. 7 seconds left. Fed to the net. Wide. Shifley back to the point. Morrissey. Connor looks to the middle. Shoots instead. Save is made by Saros. At 17-18. Not the weapons you normally feel like are going to be on the score sheet. Ehlers trying to jump in from behind. Loose puck in front. Quick save by Saros. Top line out there for the Jets. Blankenberg had it stripped by Connor. 2-on-1 with Shifley. Save! Saros! Rebound Connor. Trying to find Velarde, and he is stopped by Saros as well. But still loose. What a great save by Juuse Saros. Can't quite make the move. Nemesnikov is back in there after that block shot. Here's Ehlers, a sharp cut to the middle. Makes the pass to Nemesnikov. Backhander stopped by Saros! And it's put back over. Velarde has a pathway to the net. Now he's met. Hits the trailer. Cutter! He is stopped by Saros! Another great save.
There's supposedly a rift between... Oh, here we go.
Here's Miller on a breakaway. In on Saros. He is stopped by the blocker of Juuse Saros. Barron can't kick it past the defender. It comes back to Miller. Miller tries to drag. Backhander stopped by Saros. A great move by Miller. Sherwood again sidesteps the check of Shea, and it's a 2-on-1. Sherwood is free. He shoots. Just missed wide. Might have glanced off of Saros. He had a big goal last night to spark his team. Juleson winds up. Hammers one. Rebound. Oh, what a save by Saros. That was absolute robbery. After Nashville had a lot of territorial edge in the first period. Hoglander will test Nashville. Cross-ice feed, a shot. Again stopped by Saros. The post earlier in the hockey game at the very beginning. One-timer stopped by Saros. Now for Svechkov's line. He's got to test themselves against the #1 line. Rebound. Oh, what a save by Saros. Reaching back with the pad on the follow-up.
Another good save there by Hellebuyck.
Niederreiter gets around the defender, gets to the slot and shoots. Rebound right on the blue paint. Niederreiter follows it up, goes cross ice. He had Morrissey open. Looks to the side of the net for Steven Stamkos. Cleared ahead, and it's a 2-on-1 coming for the Jets. Iafallo approaches, sends it over Lowry. He is stopped by Saros. Heinola keeps it in. Billy Heinola to the point. Kyle Connor a drive. Save made, and a second save by Saros. Out to the point, Pion. Around the horn, Barron already has one. Almost tucked it through the 5-hole. That was a challenging shot for Saros, and another good save.
Shin got that ahead, but not out. Rasmus Kupari for Morgan Barron. Already has one tonight. Backhander kicked away by Saros.
They said no. Carlson bangs one. It's loose side of the gates, lifted up. Reaching for it, Saros. Saros has to get reset, getting the grip on his stick.
Dubois to the front. Fotis. Back door. Good stick save there by Juuse Saros.
It's Frank Nazar, another one of the young players that the Blackhawks have used the first-round pick on. It's stolen away. Here's a shot by Nazar. Saved by Saros. Seth Jones comes in. Bedard stays on. Saucers it into space. Nazar able to get it through. Great save by Saros. How did he get over there? They're together at even strength, and then the veteran Gus Nyquist, who is very good at puck entries. And now a wipeout at center ice, and here they come. Nazar, great save!
Able to bring it out with some good passing there as Bertuzzi works it out. Jones joins the rush. Puck dumped in far corner. There's a Nazar shot from a sharp angle, stopped by Saros.
And it's handles lost. It's floated to space. Here comes Bertuzzi on the breakaway. Save! Saros! Broken up just barely by Shea. Bertuzzi was ready for the layup. It didn't quite get there. Now Nazar! Glove save! LaRue was set up eyeball to eyeball with Soderblom. Now Bedard. A spinning pass. Oh, and another great save. Juuse Saros. But this could be icing. No icing call. Winning the race was Vlasic. Still time. Fed in front. Saved by Saros. That avoided a big ending. Fed to the slot. Marchessault couldn't control it. Nashville in trouble now in a 2-on-1. Here they come. Liam Ogren shot. Put off by Juuse Saros. With the face-off with Gus Nyquist. Nice move by Declan Chisholm. He's got a lane to the net. Shoots. Save made by Saros. This one fanned on. Turnover. Foligno to the slot. Give and go shot off the mask of Saros. It's a 2-on-1 and now a 3-on-1. Faber shoots. Save made. Rebound wide. Follow up again. Laco can't put it on net. The breakout. Here's Boldy. Boldy. Hands off Zuccarello, drop pass Middleton, action in front, save by Saros. Zegras centering pass, save by Saros. A good stop there by Saros. And this one is kicked ahead. Numbers for the Ducks. Here's Vetrano, a burst of speed. He is stopped by Saros. And McTavish fires away. Rebound right there, 2 saves for Saros. Juuse Saros.
Here's Leeson with speed. He gets to a loose puck in the Nashville zone and forces Saros to make a save, I should say, as we enter the final minute of the opening period. Stretch pass to Forsberg. Couple of drop passes. It's Nyquist again, and this time it's clubbed off by John Gibson, who starts back. Roman Josi hasn't come off the ice in a while. Loses the puck, and now a foot race for this one. And Josi.
But now a 2-on-1. Carlson gives it up early to Zegras. Drags and shoots. Save made by Saros. Gets it to Santos. Back in front. Barron misfired. Now big numbers back the other way. Here comes Gauthier. Shot out of a cannon. Denied by Saros. Play broken up. Stastny using the wheel. Now right in front of another play. Great save by Saros coming out to challenge Leeson. This one sent up the middle of the ice. Vancouver is on a 3-game road trip that started in St. Louis and it went. Here comes Quinn Hughes. Dishes it over. Jake DeBrusk shot. In and out of the glove of Juuse Saros. Svechkov. Good wheels. Tried to deal it back to Barron. Barron falls down. A shot from the point. Heavy traffic. Rebound. What a save by Saros. He robbed the follow-up shot.
It's O'Reilly's. Crosby steals it back. Russ down low to Crosby. Up top, Grizzly fires. And a mask save. Then pinned there by Saros. Crosby leads it ahead for Carlson. Tries to split the defense. Raquel's shot is blockered aside by Saros. As Heinen comes in, carries behind. Tomasino, saved by Saros. And they're rolling the lines over here as Bunting has basically done the wrecking crew work himself. Here comes Achari after it. He's got Lazat. Wraparound save. Lazat. Here's Carlson. Passing right wing, Tomasino across Letang, moving over to stop him. Saros, he gets the rebound too.
Between his legs.
Here come the Penguins with options. Carlson, cross-ice speed, and a great save by Saros. Rebound through the legs. Can't get around the defender. Now it's a 2-on-1 if they hurry for the Penguins. Nashville has to hurry back. Letang jumps in. He sends it over. Great save by Saros! Still time left. Nice pass to the point. Diagonal feed. Saved by Saros, connecting the dots.
It is 700 points this season. First Swiss-born player to do it. Here's Carlson. Speaking of, the shot blocked loose in front. Nashville gets possession.
Wants to stay and play the rest of his career. He signed on for a new contract. And Kyle Dubas doing his best to try to reload the roster. Here they come again. Russ got Crosby.
Good save by Saros.
Good to be home. And Penguins up 2-0, ticking down to 4 minutes to go, looking for more here. Bunting in front, good save, Saros and Heinen. Heinen wins the puck battle.
Good defensive play out in front. The stick was tied up by Artem Zub. Now Batherson, beautiful move, shut down by Saros. Stopchuk, a heavy hit by Kevin Gravel on him. Puck in back of the goal, Gaudette off the goaltender, Saros. Punched a bit by Cole Smith. Both boys go down, replay on. Brady Tkachuk walks in, powers in front, shut down by Saros.
And Saros has to reach up, he can't glove it clean. Play still goes, and a great save by Saros. They had it set up, didn't execute the shot they wanted. Now Amadio drives, turns the corner on Blankenberg. Another save for Saros, rebound still loose. Again, Ottawa wins the battle to break out. Matt and Paolo got the shot away, rebound right there. Another save for Saros. Keep an eye on Ottawa here, it's a 2-on-1 here, shorthanded. Pinto shot, rebound! And Saros makes a big save.
Claude has time. Through the center zone, chipped in by Batherson. Good hustle by Pinto. Out in front, Saros took care of it.
It's a 3-on-2 if the Blackhawks hurry. Teuvo Teravainen's pass is broken up by Justin Barron, picked up by Craig Smith. He fires on Juuse Saros, who makes the save.
Now Mastro winds up with a puck, finds Maroon. Here comes Reichel with a bit of room. Reichel cuts in with a shot, and Saros able to shut down the 5-hole and make the save.
Svechkov couldn't get it. Here comes Bedard again. Bedard getting loose, building speed. Cuts to the middle and shoots. A great save for Saros.
Not close to being a 2-1 game. Battle inside the line. Vlasic keeps it alive. Here's Donato. Blocker save by Saros. Donato gets Kurashev. Rister blocked. Right back to him. Plays it in front. Big save Saros on Bertuzzi, who got a good look on the setup by Kurashev. Midway mark of this hockey game. Here's Smith with a look for the Hawks over the ball. Looking for a second of the game, and that's a stop by Saros with the glove.
Since they lost to the Predators, in that shootout, they are 2-3-3. So they've been playing competitive and playing against good teams. Here's Flagler trying to get around.
Hawks 1-for-1 on the power play. Go to work here. Teravainen with a shot. That's deflected. Big save. Saros on the rebound is Bedard.
Stolen away by Bedard. Rebound. Stretching is Saros. He's got it pinned to the side of the cage. Martinez tries to gather it in. Hawks, long pass. Bedard beautifully to Nazar. Saved by Saros. Brody has to collect it. He looks for help. His shot is stopped. The rebound. Nazar is denied. Now Donato. A diving play by Juuse.
Saros out to play it, but Reichel steals. A play to Smith. Nice pass to Nazar, and a good save by Saros.
They've been wheeling and dealing in a big way. Here's Marty Necas, first shot, stopped by Juuse Saros after a bad giveaway.
I think that's a key. They were scoring goals, but they're just giving up way too many odd man rushes and chances. Oh, nice save.
Joel Kiviranta played for them before. Signed him late in the season. Here's McKinnon quickly. Rebound, diving is Saros to knock it wide. Marchessault has it back. He looks for Shea, intercepted by Necas. He's outstanding in the open ice. He feeds it to Makar. His shot is stopped by Saros.
Jonathan Drouin steers it up for Makar. Avs will reset now with the top unit. We're a minute into the power play. Here's McKinnon looking. Looking and shoots. Saved by Saros. Rebound tipped away from Drouin.
Taves had to reach for it. Returns it to 29. McKinnon backdoor. Saved by Saros. Rebound deflected. Followed up McKinnon. McKinnon wants it. Goes cross ice. Great save. Saros snared it. He runs Makar. Sent around the boards. Verhaeghe down the boards. One bouncing along. Markov to the middle. Reinhart right in front. Save made by Saros on Bennett.
They win the draw. Lundell for Schmidt. Rodriguez right there. Tries to stuff it home. Saros got a stick on it.
Here's Rodriguez. Another block. That one belonging to Andreas Englund in his third game as a Predator. Rodriguez got it away. I'm sure he doesn't ideally want to get dealt. This one bouncing right in front of the net. Loose puck. Saros diving for it. and there's the whistle. Shea last one, that hit Cole Smith. Now Smith is down. Players get tangled. Panthers attack. Odd man rush. Saved by Saros. Rebound sent wide. Corralled there by the Latvian defenseman, Juuse. Saved by Saros. Puck was stolen away. Carter Verhaeghe.
Their feet are moving. That puck is changing hands quickly.
Shen tries to work it over. Wraparound try by Bennett. Stopped by Saros. Couldn't quite catch up in time. This is the 5th power play for the Panthers. Centering pass and a great save by Saros. He pounces on the rebound. Saros hasn't done it. He's yelling at the official. He's saying my strap is off. And now blows it. Another save for Saros. And now the whistle blows. Interesting combination there. This one kicked right over. Rebound. Saved by Saros. A big one as it bounced over. It made the play. Now 6 seconds to go. 2-on-1 coming. Shifley looking for the buzzer beater. Save! Saros!
Niederreiter in the corner now where he does such fine work. The puck comes free and the captain Lowry gets it back. DeMello shoots, kicked away, loose puck. As tumbling as Saros, another quick whistle there.
There come the Jets. Gustafson plowed into the boards by England. Centering pass, fought off by Saros.
And back to Sandberg. Dylan Sandberg, Pionk hammers it right on goal. Glove save by Saros with Nemesnikov and Gustafson in front.
Puck left there at center ice. Here comes Shifley. Tees it up. Fades out. Now goes back to it. What a save! Juuse Saros! 1:12 to go in the 5-on-3. Connor rips it. Saved by Saros. A big rebound. Swept ahead. Kick towards the line. Kept inside the zone. Now a 2-on-1 down low. Ehlers drags and shoots. Save Saros!
And Pionk slap pass right onto the stick of Connor with a backhand. And
final minute. Nashville has to hurry to get a line change. Ehlers comes in. He's behind the D. He shoots. Fought off by Saros.
He's got nothing done. And now a steal. Evangelista had his pocket picked by Duclair, who sidesteps another man, takes it all the way in. Tipped wide by Delgado. Stamkos couldn't make a play. And now here's Holmstrom. He's already got 1 assist. He tries to feed Nelson for another, then almost followed up.
2 seconds in this draft, and then after that, they've got 1 first and 2 seconds.
There's another goal, possibly. It was right on the line, and Nashville escapes. A little bit of life back in the building. Elias Lindholm out to the point. Bruins go back to work. Fed back to the slot. That deflected off a Predator into dangerous territory.
That's why Schwartz didn't get a lot on that shot. Turnover there. Here we go. Kunko will kick it to his stick. Larson again with a shot shielded by Saros up high.
As Toffoli gets it around, Eklund can't settle it. Coming in as Ferraro puts it on net, kicked out by Saros, and a shot by Mukmadul, and that deflects out of play.
At even strength. Stamkos has got a chance to approach 600 and maybe get it next year. And now an open man down low, a save by Saros. Reaching back to steal it is Giles. He makes a U-turn. Grumstrom comes in with speed. Saved by Saros. Rebound of the slot, sent back on.
Before coming here for that 2 p.m. Saturday game. Still some seats available as Ferraro's shot is saved by Juuse Saros.
One of the top leaders of the club.
Eklund to the net. Toffoli trying to tap it home.
They had the first one towards the end of the first period. Now, man, wide open. Here comes Toffoli on a breakaway. Stopped by Saros. Follow-up save as well. And came back and won. And now here's a man open in front. Toffoli! How did that not go in? The follow-up shot. Saros didn't see it, but it missed the net.
Zegras back the other way with McTavish. Drops it off. Carlson brings it in. Terry in the high slot. Gives it to Zegras. Back to Terry. Off his skate to his stick. And stopping him on the backhander is Saros.
you need to keep someone high. You need to keep a floater in a defensive position.
Here they come. Full speed. It's Neighbors. All the way in. Stopped by Saros.
Here's Forsberg, gives it away. Neighbors to Buchnevich. Across, Thomas, one-timer and a save by Saros.
So they got some fight and some jam on the puck. So
now a 2-on-1 developing for the Blues. Here's the shot by Kyrou. Save! Saros!
To Thomas, right in. Shot! And he got his own rebound, put it wide. What a chance there. Now Broberg lets it go. Up high, caught by Saros.
Brandon Carlo, one of the big pickups that Maple Leafs had, sends it up the ice, and here's a man breaking in, and the save is made by Juuse Saros on Bobby McCann.
Yeah, that is pretty darn good, isn't it? Here's Marner, it's tipped in front, and knocked away with Nyes on the doorstep.
Smith comes over to help, sent right off the side of Barron, fed back behind the net. Lob to the slot, wide open man, quick save by Saros. He gets it back from Blankenberg, tried to return it, now a 2-on-1. A chance for the Leafs. Blankenberg is back. Kemp attacks, shoots, save! Saros! Oh, my laundry. A great chance for McCarron. Now busting in. The shot, save made by Saros.
Looking for room, he'll find it. Goes across, shot tipped under foot by Hall. Roslovic lets it go, and Saros with an outstanding save.
Riley couldn't contain it right away, tried to kick it towards the slot, and it's taken there by Sebastian Aho. And here's Jarvis, a save made by Saros. And they'll take on the Blues again on Thursday. Hopefully the third time will be the charm. Blues have 2 4-1 wins. Bang, bang play in front, save Saros.
I mean, the Hurricanes, they can put that pressure on. Oh, here we go.
Aho again. Backdoor feed. Save. Saros. Rebound centered back. Wraparound try stopped as well. Played into space. Here come the Canes again. A developing 2-on-1. That shot off the crossbar. Rebound Walker all by himself. One back by Carolina. This is Hall. He's had the hot hand. A shot quickly. Rebound. Tapped in front. Stretching save. Saros looking for the loose puck. And he's got it.
You know, Jankowski, even though it was right at the trade deadline, the pro scouting department had him on their radar for a significant period.
A chance out in front with Roslovic.
Nashville needs a big penalty kill here. Aho attacks to the side of the net. Hall centers, a wave of red coming at the net.
To see that come back and overall puck management.
Great save by Saros to start the third period. Forsberg's outlet pass deflected by Stankoven. Tenacious young player. And that one's stolen down low. Stankoven! Eyeball to eyeball with Saros stopped.
That last goal, Shea from Evangelista. And Bellows, Blues at the line. Now to Suter, right in, a shot. And a save by Saros. Fowler around, now to Thomas. In the slot, Bolduc with it. Shoots it, and a save by Saros. Good shot there by Bolduc.
Holloway takes it back. St. Louis whips it to Kyrou. Kyrou gets free, shoots. Saved by Saros. See that great release that Kyrou has. He's got 31 goals. Way to the point. Broberg gets past Cole Smith and shoots. It's tipped on net. Saros with the save. And he pounces on the rebound.
And now Fox ahead to Torpchenko. Here he comes. Backhander. There's their first shot. Stopped by Saros.
And the Blues steal it again. And here they come. It's Kyrou in on a breakaway. Stopped by Saros. A great save. Check that. That was Bolduc. And now Bolduc skates in. Backdoor feed. Shed. Denied. Saros.
Well, you know, he's probably feeling a little bit harder on himself than he should be, too.
Now Torpchenko in front. Save. Rebound, and the puck shot high by Walker.
1 or 2 power play chances per team, it seems like, in most games. And here comes a shot from Voronkov and a good save. He got everything behind that. Come back each time. Now breakaway coming. The Blue Jackets have a chance. And a great save by Saros. He denies Damon Severson. Forsberg tried to pass it through the legs of Goodbranson. It comes to center. And here come the Jackets. Zach Aston reaches for the wing. A shot by Cunnin. Rebound save by Saros. Out of the corner they come. And here's Laine. Twisting. Hits the trailer. Open man. Shot. Knocked the stick out of the hands of Saros, but he made the save.
Osterley. Gallagher knocked it down. Good hand-eye. Pass across. Anderson wrist shot. Saros got enough. Follow-up try. The big job.
The Tampa Bay Lincoln. Now with speed. It's Cooley. High first-round pick. You see the skill. Hits the drop pass. Saved by Saros. A big one. England. Around the boards it comes for DeSimone. Centered it in front for McBain from the blue ice. And a great save by Saros.
Fake the shot and throw it across, but Sergachev was there.
Out high, Mata with a shot, and save Saros. Schmaltz has it, and across Keller. To Schmaltz in the middle.
Gunther. Sharp angle shot. Saros sealed it off.
Sergachev runs the top. Around the horn, Schmaltz has some space, cross ice. Saved by Saros, sprawling for the rebound, and he pulls it in.
Feel Utah taking over this game right now. Hayton behind the net. Nick Schmaltz. Schmaltz out high, D. Simone, why not? And a stop by.
To the wing for Keller. Leaves it inside the line, Sergachev plays it in front, ricochet in front. And that might have hit the crossbar. Quick reaction by Saros.
Yamamoto, great speed, brings it in. Dursey and a glove save.
Is the third forward. Cole, diagonal feed. McBain to the net. Saved by Saros. He saw it late. Flips it out top. Dursey tees it up. Back to Sergachev. Schmaltz to the net. Tipped in front. Rebound still loose. Saved by Saros. Rebound loose again. Sent wide.
When there's a line change being made.
Dursey. Sergachev. Schmaltz to the front. Oh, right there, Yamamoto. Rebound. Can't get it past Saros. Sergachev. To Gunther. Can he again? He shoots. Oh, and blocked away. Saros. We're headed to overtime.
And here they come. It's a 2-on-0 down low. And what a save by Saros! He robbed the game-winning goal.
Oh,
that would have brought the house down.
He skates downhill. It makes things happen. This is that talented first line we talked about it. Now a low 2-on-1 and a chance. Save made by Juuse Saros. He stopped Clayton Keller. Here's Upko. Stripped to the puck down low. Turned around and Juuse Saros bails out the kick. Nashville comes in on the second wave. It's chipped ahead. It's a race for the puck. Those guys got to get back. Upko, the one-man back. Here's the shot. Save is made. Big trouble. Sergachev, one-timer. Save Saros. Rebound. A second stop by Saros.
There, that's huge. You got to kill this one off and get back at it. Stay out of the penalty box. It taxes you. It just kills you if you take that many in a row.
Great move. And a great save by Saros.
You never know what's going to happen when he's in the building.
Shea had his pass read perfectly by Lawson Krause. Krause feeds it to the post. Save made by Saros.
Bugstad in the corner. That was a deal a couple of years ago that Bill Armstrong made. Kesselring, wrister to the front. Loose. Oh, and Kerfoot.
Overtime losses have been a big part of the story. If they played better in overtime, they could have had more success. Here's a shot by Gunther. Saros got just enough, and it trickled wide. Reinforcements come in. Doan, who's very good. He's Ryan O'Reilly-like along the boards. Open man down low. Another great save. Point blank by Saros. If you've been out of the loop a little bit, long pass. Here's Bugstad now powering his way, using the reach, and a great save by Saros again. Race back the other way. Doan lifts up the stick. Doan is in. Great stop by Saros. Duchesne in a battle with Brady Shea behind the net. Shea pries it loose. They recover. It's loose in front. Great save. Point blank by Saros on Wyatt Johnston.
Took a nice route across and got it with the blocker.
Now it's Harley. Has space to work with. Has options. Behind the net. Point blank save. Dumba and LaRue have been going at it all period. Dumba will not let LaRue get up, and they don't call anything. Now, meanwhile, Hintz in the coverage, which was basically a 4-on-4 at the other end. But it's got to get deep enough they can get some of the guys off. They've got to hurry. In a line change, Duchesne wide open man, and Saros comes up with a big save.
Helped out by Ben behind the net. Rantanen left side off the outside of the post. Labushkin had snuck down deep. And now Granlund ahead for Hintz. Some room. He leaves for Dadonov. Dadonov backhand saves Saros. Carried away by DeSmith. Taken away by Hintz. Could have a break. Hintz is in. And Saros, one more save before the offseason.